Subscribe and click the bell icon for the latest updates and notifications from the Indian Express.
Admission time has begun and therefore a lot of stress, but hopefully we'll be able to answer some of the questions for you and give you some advice and a lot of hope as well as we go forward. So one of the most important things that we are looking forward to is the cutoff lists coming out now for Delhi University as well as universities across the country. Some places like Maharashtra, some of the places, the admission processes are yet to begin. However, when you're looking at Delhi University, which happens to be the one that gets the most hype, that admission list, that cutoff list is coming out soon. We're hoping that this time Delhi University, as they have mentioned in the press earlier, that they will have corrective measures that will be taken. But in case there are chances that your cutoffs are fairly high as well again this year, we'll see how that pans out. So keep your eye out on what's happening there. One of the common things that does happen is, what if I haven't scored in that first list or the second list round? What am I going to be able to do? Well, the first thing I would hope for is the fact that you did give an entrance exam or multiple entrance exams of some sort to be able to hedge your risks. In case you haven't, don't worry, that's not a problem. You still have hope. One, you go ahead and apply for Delhi University, no matter what your cutoff is right now. Apply for Delhi University and we hope to be able to see that you will make it through on some of the lists. The backup plan that you do is you go to any of the private colleges that are currently in the process of admissions, and almost all of them are still doing rolling admissions. Go ahead, take admission in the course of your choice and get that going so that you are at least studying for this year. And if you feel that next year I will be able to do better and be able to crack an entrance exam and be able to do well in an entrance exam, then go ahead, study for a year, and you can go ahead and give an entrance exam next year. This is, of course, with the caveat that the percentage that you have meets the eligibility criteria for different entrance exams that there are. Entrance exam eligibility criteria range anywhere from about 50% all the way over to 75% for you to be able to give the entrance exam. So if you're within that range and you have the option of being able to say, all right, I'll try next year for an entrance exam, you have hope for that as well. But the private colleges are something that you can look at, and you should be able to explore that if your cutoffs are, if your percentages right now are below the 80% mark. But having said that, still put in your applications to the larger universities and the national universities, because you still want to be able to try for an admission there. And because it's a process where you have multiple lists, there is a possibility that you would still get admission in the course or at least the university of your choice. So if you're looking at the parameters to look at when you're applying for a private university, one, definitely check out the accreditation, that they're accredited to the right education bodies, that they have the recognition that they're affiliated to a particular university, or otherwise if they're a deemed university themselves. And if we go back to the government website to be able to check that they're listed over there, that's the first step. So you're making sure that you're getting admission in a bona fide place to be able to study. Two, go through, check the department that you're interested in or the subject that you're interested in, look at the eligibility criteria that they have, check out the faculty, see what the background of the faculty is like, what is the experience they've had, what are the kind of places they've either taught or worked. Some of the faculty may have been people who've been working, who've moved into teaching, and so that will make a difference as well. Look at the number of courses that are being offered. Perhaps they're offering some interesting courses that may not be otherwise available. A lot of private universities now allow you to be able to make combinations of subjects to be able to study. There could be an interesting combination that you could look at. There is an apprehension to be able to say, will the private university degree or diploma going to still hold value? If it is a recognized institution, it will hold value. You need to be able to make sure that the document that you get at the end, if it's a diploma, it is equivalent to a degree, because if you want to go for a master's abroad, you will need a degree and not a diploma. So it should be equivalent to a degree. Private colleges and universities are now able to issue you degrees, or they will be affiliated to a university that will issue a degree to you. And once you have a degree in your hand, then of course you can apply anywhere for your master's programs and study whatever you like at the master's level. But yeah, the other things you want to keep in mind are budget. What are the kind of amounts in terms of fee structures that you're willing to be able to spend? what is the infrastructure look like? So if this is a private university or college that is near where you live or close to where you live, please go for a campus visit, go check them out, go see what they look like, so you get a comfort by seeing it firsthand. Talk to the admissions office, go and have a walk around. A lot of private universities and colleges now offer you the ability, like as they do abroad, for you to have a walk through and go and visit the campus and ask questions. So go ahead and do that. They will of course present themselves in the best light, which is what they're going to do. It's a good idea to create a spreadsheet for yourself, comparing what you need. Have a list of what it is that you're looking for from a college or an institution, and put that next to that list, and then see which is the institution that's offering you that that perfect combination or closest to perfect combination. Our national level universities will not possibly be able to handle the entire load of the population, no matter at any point of time. So therefore the need for private universities has come in. They also allow greater deal of flexibility in some areas. That does not take away from the value of the national university, but to reject them completely wouldn't be fair. It's a good idea to definitely explore, and in certain scenarios they end up becoming what you require when it comes to a fail-safe when it comes to your admission process.